So, first of all, these two are my favorite games, one being Far Cry 3, and then we got GTA San Andreas. I've been looking for a while for a game that actually could compete with these two games, maybe even overtake one of these in my favorite spots. And I think I have found the one. Released in 2018 by Rockstar Games, Red Dead Redemption 2 sold over 67 million copies, which puts it to one of the great games ever made. First of all, I'm going to be talking about what makes this game so great. Also, some of my favorite things so far for me playing the game. Now look, I haven't finished the game yet, but there's so much I have to talk about it. So let's start with number 10. It's very simple. I like the health system, the energy, which is stamina, and also the deadlock system. So basically, in other games like let's say GTA 5, where Franklin, Trevor, and Michael have their own ability, but after a short amount of time this just goes out, and for the only way to get it back you have to wait a couple of seconds or even minutes. But in Red Dead Redemption 2 it's the same thing. You can wait if you want, but if you want to make it faster you can use consumables, like for example food, medicine, alcohol, cigarettes, and more, and you can use these to basically regenerate side effects, which I think is a great addition to it. You don't have to wait, you can spend a little money, which makes these much more useful and much more important later on in the game. Alright, then we're gonna go with number 9. They're annoying, but I do enjoy myself running out to some bounty hunters. Whenever you're exploring the game and you've been a bad boy, just know there's gonna be people coming after your ass while just exploring, having a good day. So either be ready, fight, because you're gonna have yourself quite the party fighting with these bastards, and they also come in groups like 5 or 6 people, so yeah, be ready. Number 8, while we are on the topic of bounty, I love the fact you can pay your own bounty and be a free man, which is so good because I want to see other games also using this technique. So if you know any other game that actually uses the same kind of mechanism where you can buy yourself out of freedom, please let me know, because this is the first time I've seen a game actually do this, and to me it's great. But if you're feeling brave, you don't have to pay. You'll be chased by sheriffs if you enter that town, and also, again, as I mentioned, bounty hunters. So you're gonna be a wanted man. Number 7, we got robberies. Like, robberies in this game are so much more better than any other game I've seen. For example, let's mention some of the GTA games. The only time you can actually rob people or just stores or everything is mostly on missions. But in Red Dead Redemption 2, the fact you can basically hide your identity while doing it, you can rob stores, you can rob people, horses, trains, so much more. Like, I haven't seen a game actually do this, and by stealing these, you of course can get money, then you can sell the horses and everything like that. To me, it's just great how this game basically introduced robberies to Red Dead Redemption. From the beginning of the game, where we steal a train with Dutch and the boys, it's just great how you can just hide your identity and no one will ever know that it was actually you. So yeah, number 6, predators. Nah, I'm kidding. Predators, I'm talking about animals that are to be seen while you're exploring the map. Some of them might include, for example, wolves, bears, panthers, cougars, alligators, crocodiles, same shit I think. But hey, there's a few more, but I'm just gonna mention the most important ones. And such a little fact for them, like, whenever you're riding a horse and you encounter a predator, your horse will be scared, you will get kicked off of it, and you're going to be alone fighting this goddamn animal. But if you do succeed, you can basically skin it and sell it for a good chunk of money. 5. Hunting and fishing. While hunting and fishing, you can find legendary animals, which are extremely rare animals, and they have a lot of fucking health in them. But if you do manage to kill them, you will get a great price on selling their skin. Also, you get a good chunk of meat. And then you can get the food back to the camp, which for some reason, goddamn, it seems they're always out of food. And I mean, just look at Peterson. I wonder why. But while we're on the topic of hunting, the great thing is you can basically, this depends. If you see an animal and you happen to kill it with a bow or a one-shot repeater, I'm saying, one bullet, if you happen to do that, you can sell the skin for a very good price because the skin will be perfect, and also you'll get more meat. But on the other side, if you happen to kill it with let's say a shotgun, the skin will not be good, you'll get less money, and you won't get as much meat. So yes, you won't kill it as faster with for example, a bow, but you'll get more money out of it, you'll get more meat out of it, which is great. I think it's such a little detail that makes the game and that hobby fucking amazing. Number 4, let's talk about strangers that you encounter. While exploring, you may encounter these little white dots, and these are known as strangers, which you can decide to help. And if you do decide to help, some of them might include they basically taking them on a journey, taking them home, taking them to a doctor, or just as simple as protecting them because they're in danger from wolves. You will get a reward from it. And sometimes that might not go as planned, because there's sometimes strangers that pretend to be hurt or just are trying to steal off you. They're trying to rob your ass. You can either surrender or you can go crazy and shoot them. Also with strangers there comes a lot of mysteries. The one famous mystery about that we know is Gavin. Now I don't know completely about it, but some speculations people have seen say are that he has schizophrenia and he's not right in the mind because he remembers a person that doesn't actually exist. So such simple additions. Again, strangers represented in Red Dead Redemption are unique, are great, and you will get a reward at the end of the day. So yeah. 3. Activities. So let's talk about some activities. For example, other than hunting and fishing, you can do stuff like go to a salon and get yourself a drink. You can also play dominoes, poker, you can go horse racing, and also finger fillet, which is you know what I mean. I don't know why. To me, it is a very simple addition to the game. There isn't much you can do when it comes down to activities other than that. But man, I love it. I genuinely love it. Like, I haven't played finger fillet yet. I've played poker. I've played dominoes. I've done some horse racing. Or stranger asked me. So it's so simple yet amazing. Amazing. 2. Let's talk about the appearance of Arthur, which is the main character. If you didn't know, you absolute pieces of shit. Look, appearance is nothing new in Rockstar games or any games at all, but let's talk about Rockstar. So you could change your hairstyle basically from GTA San Andreas until GTA 5, but for some reason not in GTA 4, which poor Nico, I guess. But you can magically grow out your hair in GTA games. In Red Dead Redemption 2, you cannot do that. You have to buy products so you can get a different hairstyle. If you want longer hair, you have to actually wait, because in a couple of days your hair will grow out, and also your beard. You can change the style of them, you can change how much you want to cut them. So you have to take care of yourself. Like every couple of days you have to go shave, you have to change your hairstyle, you have to wash yourself. Just poof, if you know what I mean, alright? There's no better way of explaining it. And also, number 1, my favorite thing of so far while playing the game are the decisions. Now what I'm talking about is, imagine yourself, you're exploring the map in you're exploring and you happen to find a person, a stranger there up in the tree, surrounded by wolves. Now, if you decide to help him, you'll get this little icon. But if you decide to leave after you've actually seen him, you'll get this red icon. And sometimes you'll also get this little bar here, which basically shows you how good you have been and how bad you have been. So more to the right, better, more to the left, worse. And that's not just it. For example, when you're better in the game, you'll get more respect from people. I'm talking about discounts. People will treat you nicer even when you greet them. You can get basically a good respect by just greeting people, which, I don't know, I always do that when I'm playing now the game. But, now, I don't know if this is true, alright? But I'm saying, Arthur, when the game finishes, the ending will be decided if you've been a good boy or a bad boy. Now, I've seen right now when I'm playing the game, which I'm not going to talk about much because I don't want to spoil you, but sometimes Arthur dreams of a deer. Now, the deer represent he's been good, but if you happen to see a wolf in like rainy, you will see, if you happen to see a wolf, it means you've been a bad boy. You've done too many things, you need to better yourself. Which, if it's actually true that it affects the ending of the game, it's such important to actually commit to being good than being bad, which affects the whole gameplay. Because I've seen Arthur now. At the beginning I was honestly killing everyone I saw in the road, but now I'm being nice and he's treating people better even in missions, which, masterpiece in my opinion. Well, did I miss anything? You let me know. Do you think... How about this? What's your favorite thing about Red Dead Redemption 2? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to respond to you guys. But I appreciate you joining me with this video. I'll see you next, alright? Kiss you.